What's up, Chief? Part 1 done. Now, I just need to find the name of the demon, and maybe this could all finally be over. Well, I think I should focus on getting this demon, and if we pick up a few...
The imposing statue looms over you. The flames enveloping it flow upwards, stoked by unseen magic, then dissipating in the thick air. Even a triple-sized troll couldn't make the statue budge.
She wasn't the tree, but became the tree. And it's not the tree no longer.
spirit embraces its putrid host, an elven ancestor lost to the same demonic disease that infests all of Blood Moon Island.
Qui manducad omnio myrtus ects, it quot potest edse.
Your hand passes through the spirit to rest against the corrupted ancestor. It is rough to the touch, save the pustules dotted across the bark. Yet there is nothing to divine but rough bark and swollen pustules. You cannot say which elf spirit inhabits this tree, or how it came to suffer its second death.
Nin ect mehi, elgo partidi ex ombre en mihre. Piredit tu tiraca que chilum sin, iratu besecron. It's ready to...
It is a dark thing to contemplate a demon's name. A demon's true name, but such dark magic, that is when it over there. Return to the...
This part is gated off from the rest. Whoever is buried here must have been important.
Here rests the human hero Garrick. He served Lucien the Divine with immense skill and slew the necromancers who preyed upon the dead of Stone Garden Cemetery. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory. Here rests the elven hero Halla. He served Lucien the Divine with great vigor and defended the farmers who feed Reaper's Coast against pitiless bandits. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory. Here rests the dwarven hero Bromley. She served Lucian the Divine with honor and cast out the demons that plagued the great woodlands. The implements of her heroism shall rest at the site of her victory. Here rests the lizard hero Vidia. She served Lucian the Divine with great dignity and vanquished the strange beasts that arose from the primordial caverns of Reaper's Coast. The implements of her heroism shall rest at the site of her victory. Suddenly, the earth churns and buckles upwards in several places. Some things are trying to rise to the surface.
Godwoken, you must fall. The God King demands it.
You must fall.
Let your blood quench our roots, so
The covenant shall be fulfilled.
Steel, Godwoken.
These graves shall be yours now, Godwoken.
the Reaper for me.
Your end will be our beginning!
effort!
Your rekt.
I'm ready.
The Reaper for me.
What happened to them? And what's this covenant?
The heroes of Driftwood lie at your feet, dead for good this time.
Whoever is behind all this will have to try harder if they want to stop us.
I wonder what prize was sweet enough to make him into this.
Whatever this covenant is, it didn't bring them victory.
spotted something. I've spotted something.
Can't tell anyone.
A man paces back and forth, puffing anxiously on a pipe. His face is creased with tiredness. The faint coppery hue of dried blood stains his hands. He sees you.
If you're looking for healing or the like, then you'd best look elsewhere. My plate is full for now. I'm a country healer, understand, lass? I work for a living, not like those soft-handed fops who tend to merchants' parchment cuts in arcs.
The man chomps on the bit of his pipe, generating a small cloud of nervous smoke. Finally, he plucks it from his mouth and clears his throat.
I came by a new patient, a young woman, very troubled. I'll do what I can for her, but I'll need to concentrate. And that means...
He gestures with his pipe for you to leave.
I'm still trying to figure that out. She seems afflicted with some sort of rabidness. It makes her difficult to approach and nigh on impossible to treat. I had no choice but to lock her in my cellar, for her safety and my own. This isn't someone with a broken leg who needs to be held still. This is serious and dangerous. I doubt you could help. Fine. You can help. Take this key and go to the cellar. I'll join you there. Just be careful. I wasn't jesting before. She was already a powerful sorcerer by the looks of things. But whatever it is that's happened to her, it's left her dangerous.
Why would someone do this to another person? She's badly afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful.
I need to get closer. Then maybe I can sedate her.
Hungry.
Across the cellar, a shape bearing some resemblance to a woman lurches around to face you. It utters a marrow-curdling gurgle.
She senses us. Be calm and quiet. No sudden moves. Be careful. If you alert her, she'll...
Another gurgle, sharper, angrier. Then the sound of rapid footfalls rushing towards you.
thing. The gods must be in a bad humor to let this happen to her.
He fishes out his pipe and tries to spark it alight with some flint. His trembling hands make it difficult work. He shoves the pipe back in his pocket.
To hell with the gods. I'm going to see what I can learn from this poor girl before I give her a proper burial. Maybe it'll help me save the next one. Well,
He rolls up his sleeves and produces a surgeon's knife.
only one way to find out. Poor thing. How did this happen to you? Be ready to flee, if necessary. She's badly afflicted, but still powerful. Be careful.
Hungry.
Ready to flee, if necessary.
Across the cellar, a shape bearing some resemblance to a woman lurches around to...
She senses us. Be calm and quiet. No sudden moves. Be careful.
Another gurgle, sharper.
Right.
The spirit of a young woman stares down at the remains of her own warped form, aghast. She looks up to you, eyes wide with shock.
What's going on? I was having terrible dreams. There was something crawling about inside of me, making me do things. The Magisters, they arrested me in arcs. I remember being strapped to a table. They put something in my head. Something alive. I was put on a caravan. Then they said they were bringing me to Fort Joy. That I should be honored to become a pet of the Hammer. My restraints must have been loose, though. I remember running away, with blood on my hands. The rest is gone. Someone should try and see what was done to me. Nobody should be left to such a fate. Nobody.
Poor thing. The gods must be in a bad humor to let this happen to her.
He fishes out his pipe and tries to spark it alight with some flint.
To hell with the gods. I'm going to see what I can learn from this poor girl before I give her a proper burial. Maybe...
The healer is too tired to even muster a scornful expression.
You expect me to believe that?
The healer peers at you for a long moment, then sighs.
It does. She didn't come to me. I found her on a roadside, unconscious. There were shackles around her wrists. The chains sheared right off whatever held her. I had to help. Leave me to my work now. Maybe I can find something to back up your claims and make it so that her suffering wasn't in vain. What is this? Something lodged inside her. In her head. It's a shame that poor girl couldn't be saved. But at least I've learned what happened to her. Some sort of maggot was planted inside her skull. It was twisting her mind, warping her body. Oh, I can't fathom how someone could do that to another person. I'm going to get back to my usual work now. Maybe it'll help me take my mind off things. If you're after a healing or a spot of trade, my door's always open. Help yourself. Everything I've got's here. Until next time, take care of yourself.
The spirit gazes down at the healer as he respectfully examines her remains.
He seems like a good man, keen to help. My thanks to you both. Farewell.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Your kind has been dismembering and...
We'll get her! She won't get away with it, the witch!
The great creature gives you a disinterested look, then turns away. You spy a lizard lady dressed in the royal colors of the House of Law. She nods at you politely, but remains quite silent. You notice her skin is of a bright red color.
I am Sadha.
3 words that must suffice, it seems. There is no further explanation forthcoming. A sudden intensity darkens her onyx eyes.
If you truly know him, you'll be so kind as to bring the Red Prince to me. With haste.
She looks you over in silent contemplation. Her eyes are sparkle with...
Happy travels, eh? What a crock. Should have sailed from driftwood, like I told you.
Sure, if we wanted to get eaten by a bleeding void walking.
And you think that won't happen here? We're like sitting ducks.
True enough. And that giant lizard...
Happy travels, eh? What a crock.
I've spotted something. What's this? I found something.
The totem stands.
I see you. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn.
You may not enter.
Go no farther.
searches about her frantically, her lips moving in the same pattern over and over, though no sound comes out. She seems to seize you by the arms, but you feel nothing. Her face is panicked, her lips move, but still no sound comes out. You hear, not with your ears, but deep within you, a whisper. Sahela. She gestures north, toward Culwood Mills. Another whisper materializes within you. The lone wolves take my daughter, our sire. She cannot be lost. Find her. You hear the roar of fire, the crack of burnt awnings falling. The spirit stands before you, silent among the wreckage, his skin half melted down his face. He turns his gaze towards the corpse of Lone Wolf Pigsbane. His peeping skull cracks into a grin. He turns to you and bows. The spirit's grin lingers as the spectral flames around him fade. Skin reforms around his skull. He is a handsome man with gentle eyes. He waves and vanishes. The man who killed the spirit now lies dead, and he knows it.
Claim your fee in knowledge.
He holds out his hand, index finger forward. A spark crackles between you. Visions flash before your eyes, you using the air to cow your foes, or mastering water to leave them cold and helpless, or watching them fall as the earth moves beneath you.
Choose.
He touches the tip of his finger to yours. Your mind opens, and a secret of the air implants itself within you. He smiles.
Use it well.
He dips his head in thanks, raises his index finger to his temple to say goodbye, then vanishes into the ether.
He's gone along with his name. All gone. All gone. All gone. All gone.
If Hardwin were to receive her head, it would make his day. I'll leave that with you.
He raises a hand in salute, then vanishes into the ether. The crazed lone wolf spirit screams and does not stop. He returns to himself. The screaming stops. Both eyes settle upon you at last. He looks tired. He looks haunted.
But I've done such terrible things.
He takes this in. A single ghostly tear trickles down his face. He raises a hand in salute and disappears. A ghostly aura shrouds the log, along with a penetrating icy cold. Bitter cold shoots up your fingertips, through your arm, shoulder, neck, and into your brain. Your whole body contracts with the aching freeze, and a voice sounds inside of you.
See what I see. Feel what I feel. Look down.
Where your feet should be, you see great gnarled roots disappearing to a mossy forest floor. As this log once was, you are an ancestor tree. As you examine yourself, you see the top of a small elven child's head as she approaches. She wraps her arms around you and rests her head against your great trunk. You pass her a memory. Once you were her father. You pass her the softness you remember of her chubby cheeks. You pass her the warmth between you when you curled back to sleep. A tear trickles from the child's eye and onto your bark. She whispers that she loves you. She says she will come back tomorrow.
You see?
The child departs, and night falls. You hear voices and the dull thud of axes. A human approaches you and pats your trunk. He raises his axe and...
You see?
You lie in pieces on the forest floor. Rough hands toss you into a cart and haul you away.
You see? You see what he does to me. You see he takes me from my life. You see he cuts me into parts. You make him pay. His bones lie buried in our sacred soil, but his spirit remains. Find him. Take from him what he takes from me. I show you where. Find him. I find peace then. I find peace when he is gone.
The whiff of chemistry assails you. But this spirit is not unhappy. Whatever was keeping him here has now lost its power. He's ready to depart. He fades away, gone forever to the Hall of Echoes. The spirit of a young woman stares in blissful devotion at the lone wolf alchemist. She gazes at her eyes wide, and then...
He's gone. I guess this means I can leave. I hope the next place is better. This was a bad place. Bye. And thanks.
The spirit's chest heaves in short, hard bursts. Its face is pinched into a tight sneer, fists balled up at its sides. It falls to its knees and grabs its matted hair in 2 fists, then rips. The spectral mats break away and reappear.
You! I'll destroy you. I'll drink your blood.
He scratches at his scarred face with spectral nails, digging deep grooves that instantly vanish.
No. No, no!
You made the bad man go away. You did it. He can't hurt me now.
The child smiles a ghostly gap-toothed grin and waves goodbye.
If I could give you the biggest hug in the world, I'd give you the even bigger one. I love you.
He's gone. It doesn't hurt anymore. You did it. You saved me from the bad man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The haze swirls and shimmers.
Sucker hot iron. Go!
He scratches at his skull.
No.
I know you come for me again. I know you do. I know I only have to wait. I am fine. I am fine when I return to my people. My people come for me. Do we return now? To the others? My people wait for me nearby. I show you. I show you where they wait. I see them behind my eyes. We go there. They wait for us to return to them.
Sucker, you don't eat me. I eat you. I destroy you. You are nothing. You are shite under my shoe.
The Fletcher trembles before the mass of bodies littering the camp, then looks you in the eyes.
They're dead. That means I can leave. Well, sure I do. I'm a Fletcher. Damn good one, actually. That's why I'm here. Roost forced me to work for him. After being trapped in this decimated ruin, a bit of sea air could be just what I need to relax. Decide what comes next. Thank you.
He reaches for your hand and shakes it, his eyes smiling.
It's a deal. Must be moored off the Driftwood Harbour, right? I'll meet you there. Thank you.
We continue. We go on.
You may not enter. Leave this place.
Greetings, Savior of Sahela. Enter as you will.
Heal your wounds. We need you standing.
My baby, my girl. There you are.
Mother! My dearest friend, the one who saves me.
Bind that wound that it does not fester.
Greetings, Savior.
My baby, my girl. There you are.
Mother! My dearest friend, the one who saves me.
You give us everything.
Thank you for helping me. Without you, I am already dead.
You save us all. My girl is back. Our scion is back.
I know what you need, and I can help you. We can help you.
She crouches down, placing a hand on the earthen ground.
Can you hear them? Their roots stretch beneath us, even now. Yes, they are cut down, destroyed and defiled. But our roots run deeper than any know. Our roots cross the world many times over. I will link you. You will hear them. They will feed you, increase the source in you, increase the power.
She leans toward you, her veiled eyes directed toward the ground. The slightest of smiles plays over her lips, then vanishes.
A space inside you clears. You have room for more source. You have room for more everything. You have room for the whispers of the trees. Hold your hand to the ground. I hold my hand over yours. We breathe together. We call the spirit of the trees to us. Close your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale.
With each in-breath, the voices flutter in, whispers at first, then gentle murmurs like water over rocks. The wind of the voices enters you as you and Sahala breathe together. It travels down your throat, into your belly, around your heart. Suddenly, your blood runs icy cold, then warms again. The wind seems to search you for space it can inhabit, but it is expelled with your next out-breath.
Ah, you are replete. You open yourself to a great deal of source already. There is no space for us, no space for the trees. There is little more to do then. I must go, and so must you. But take this. Perhaps it helps you on your journey. You feel my gratitude in it. You feel my thanks.
I give you something too. A thanks.
Take this spear. It destroys evil. It helps you. You help us more than you know. We make arrangements. We travel soon. I must meet someone who can help us. I say no more than this, but I do wish you good luck. And perhaps we meet again someday.
I see the good in you. Our scion is with us in this moment, so in this moment we leave this place. I see the good in you. I see the bad in you. I see the all of you.
Bring Sahela back to me. My littlest one. My dearest one.
Heal your wounds.
You
We need you standing.
give me everything.
Healed or not, I fight.
Bind that wound that it does not fester.
We count a victory today, and we count a friend in you. Sahela is with us. I see the good in you. I see the bad in you. I see the all of you.
Bind that wound that it does not fester. I see the good in you. Our scion is with us in this moment.
I see the good in you. I see the bad in you. I see the all of you. We see you well, good friend. We wish you well upon your road.
Standing.
Healed or not, I fight.
I see the good in you. I see the bad in you. I see the all of you. We see you well, good.
The tree-form spirit slowly, oh so slowly, becomes aware of you. When he speaks, it's low and slow. He grumbles, as if in discomfort or in pain.
I see you. A lone wolf took my life as I tried to take hers. She fought the battle well, at least as well as I. The mill ran red with blood. Much of it was mine.
Heal your wounds. You need your standing.
That time is past. That fight is done. You must fight your...
With a last great creaking groan, he returns to the business of securing his roots and takes his leave of you. The tree form...
A lone wolf took... No, not at all. This pain right now is from taking root. This pain is good. This pain is life.
Heal your wounds. We need you standing.
My friend, it fills my soul with peace to be near you.
Hello, dear one.
The tree-form spirit...
I see you.
Heal your wounds. We need you standing.
Healed or not,
A great tree stands here, tall and strong.